I feel like I'm losing my mind.
ARMY, get ready, because W Korea has just released one of the most stunning visual projects of the year, and its star is Kim Taehyung, better known as BTS's V. Released on August 8, 2025, the video immediately captivated international media, fans, and even fellow celebrities. But what makes it so special isn't just Taehyung's stunning visuals, but rather the rarely seen side of his personality that finally comes to the fore. The video opens with a truly cinematic scene. Taehyung looks elegant in a sharp-cut black suit, paired with a white shirt and a statement gold chain that steals the show. He stands amidst a backdrop of lush greenery, but his expression isn't just about his good looks. It's about depth. It's about storytelling, as if every glance and hand movement holds a message. One of the most captivating moments is when the camera catches him touching the gold chain around his neck and then slowly stroking his face. The gesture is simple yet charged with emotion, as if he's grooming himself before a momentous occasion. Many fans have described the scene as looking like a festival film, subtle, artistic, yet deeply personal. According to leaks from the production team, this wasn't a completely planned shoot. There are several parts where Taehyung himself asked for the camera to keep rolling, wanting to capture the mood he was feeling at the time. These spontaneous moments are the core of the video's appeal. Honest, raw, and full of intimacy. It's not just the visuals. The details of the outfits are also a hot topic. According to a W Korea stylist, the outfits are from a limited collection from a renowned French fashion house that hasn't even been released to the public yet. The designs were created specifically for Taehyung, signifying his status as one of the most influential international fashion icons today. What makes this project even more intriguing is the fact that the video is the first installment in a mini-documentary series titled T, The Mirror Chronicles. The series will be released in installments until the end of 2025, and each episode will showcase a different side of Taehyung's life, from choosing a perfume that reflects his mood to directly discussing lighting and visual aesthetics with the director. In fact, if you look closely, you'll notice some intentionally symbolic details. In one scene, the reflection of a building behind a window forms a W, a hidden code for W Korea, demonstrating how meticulously crafted each frame is. Fans began speculating that this project was a precursor to Taehyung's musical comeback, given that the theme of reflection often marks a transition to a new chapter for an artist. The reaction from ARMYs on social media was overwhelming. Many expressed their feelings of being moved, even brought to tears, by Taehyung's sincere expression. One viral comment read, "It's like seeing an old friend who's changed, but still has the same look in his eyes." Even Hollywood actor Timothée Chalamet liked the W Korea post, sparking rumors of a future international collaboration. What's even more interesting is that the background music for the video was curated by Taehyung himself. The choice of calm, yet emotional ambient music makes the visuals feel like an artist's personal journal. Without a single word, Taehyung is able to convey feelings that are difficult to express through ordinary language, making the audience feel the depth of his emotions. It's no surprise that a number of visual arts observers have begun including Taehyung on their list of most inspiring Asian visual artists of 2025. He's not just an object in a frame, but a silent narrator who lets his facial expressions, hand gestures, and gaze speak louder than words. With an aesthetic that combines classic elegance with a modern touch, this project confirms that Taehyung is not just an idol, but also a multidimensional artist who understands how to weave story, meaning, and visuals into a unified whole. And this is just the beginning. If rumors are true that the series will culminate in an experimental short film premiering at the 2026 Cannes Film Festival, then T, The Mirror Chronicles could become one of the most influential visual works by a K-pop artist on the international stage. One thing is for sure, Taehyung has just reminded us that behind the fame, behind the spotlight, there's always room for silence, reflection, and honesty. And through W Korea, he's sharing it with the world. However, the deeper we delve into this project, the clearer it becomes that T, The Mirror Chronicles is not just a visual treat, but also an artistic statement. Many art observers have observed that Taehyung deliberately plays with visual symbols that invite different interpretations in each viewer. For example, the concept of a car window is a central focus. In many cultures, mirrors or reflections represent parallel worlds between reality and perception, between what we show the world and what we keep to ourselves. In this video, Taehyung sits between these two worlds. Outside, a bright, spotlighted world depicts a superstar's grand stage. Inside, a darker, quieter world reflects a private space rarely touched by the camera. Observant fans have even discovered another Easter egg, the faint reflection of an analog camera known to be Taehyung's personal property. This has fueled speculation that there may be an alternate version of the video, shot directly from his camera's perspective. If true, it will give us an intimate experience of seeing the world through Taehyung's eyes, not just as an idol, but as an individual capturing moments with his own perspective. What makes it even more special is how Taehyung is present not only as a subject, but also as a creator. He was involved in the color selection, the slow-motion rhythm, and even the camera angles that he felt captured his true self. In the entertainment industry, this kind of creative control is rarely given to an artist, especially for a fashion editorial project. This proves that his presence in W Korea is not just as a model, but as the emotional director of every frame we see. And interestingly, the discussion about this project hasn't stopped within the entertainment world. Several major fashion publications, such as Vogue Italia and GQ UK, have praised how Taehyung has succeeded in redefining modern masculinity from an Asian perspective. He shows that strength doesn't always come from being fierce or perfect, but rather from the courage to show tenderness, vulnerability, and self-reflection before the camera. Speculation is growing that this series is part of a major transition in Taehyung's career. Many believe that after this project concludes, he will release a new solo album with a visual concept directly inspired by the Mirror Chronicles. This is reinforced by Taehyung's past content release patterns, where his fashion and visual art projects often serve as a bridge to his next musical work. And for ARMY, this isn't just waiting for new music. It's waiting for a new chapter for an artist who is growing and evolving before our eyes. The Mirror Chronicles is just the beginning. From his music curation, to his wardrobe choices, to his lighting, all of this shows that Taehyung is developing his own visual language, one that we will understand more deeply as this project progresses through the end of the year. One thing is for sure, after this first video, public expectations are already sky high. And if you know Taehyung, he always has a way of exceeding those expectations. And perhaps this is what makes the Mirror Chronicles feel different from your average fashion project. It's not just beautiful visuals, but an introspective journey that's gradually being revealed to the public. Each frame is like a puzzle piece, which, when put together, creates a complete picture of who Taehyung is at this stage in his life. An artist who has moved past the initial glitz of fame and is now choosing to find meaning in it. Leaks from the production team even suggest that subsequent episodes will become increasingly personal. One reportedly features Taehyung walking alone through the streets of an old European city, recording the moment with his own camera. There's no script, no rearrangements, just Taehyung, his camera, and his thoughts. For ARMY, this is a rare opportunity to see an artist's journey up close. And for the world, it's a reminder that behind the big name of BTS, there's a Kim Taehyung who continues to learn, question, and reflect. If this first video has already sparked so many theories, emotions, and discussions, imagine the impact that will occur when the entire The Mirror Chronicles series is released. Clearly, Taehyung is inviting us not just to watch, but to walk with him on this journey.